I'll preface this video by saying that this probably isn't necessary for most people if you're in Vlad's late game, just because Vlad is a famously powerful team fighting champion, and if your enemies are all clumped up together like this and you just randomly press all your buttons and, I don't know, mess around a bit, they're still probably going to die. But for the people that are interested in, I guess, optimizing your team fighting combos a bit, then this video is for you. So first, I need to get two things out of the way. The first one is Vlad's EW mechanic. Normally, when you're in pool, you can't press Q, you can't cast E. But if you start charging your E and then you press pool, you can move around, you can keep charging E, and you can release E while you're in pool. So this is really important because it eliminates a little period of vulnerability you're in while you're charging your E regularly. And the second one is know your ult range. Know when you can hit people spaced apart with your ult. So for example, know when you can hit both of these dummies with the ult. Know that you can't hit all three of these dummies in this triangle here with your ult. And know that you can hit all of these three. And I say this because I think it's very important for you to have Vlad's ult and smartcast, because having it on, say, smartcast with indicator actually messes with your combos a lot. It makes it difficult to do your flash combos. So yeah. The first combo is the combo where you're team fighting with Rocketbelt and no flash. And Rocketbelt is that what it does is that it gives you a little dash. It gives you movement speed afterwards, after the dash, towards enemy champions for 2 seconds, and it fires out these rockets that give you 1 stack of phase rush. And with phase rush, upon getting 3 stacks, you get a lot of movement speed. So what you want to do is you want to Rocketbelt towards the enemies, cast ult, Q to proc phase rush, and then EW, and use your phase rush movement speed to reposition. And by that I mean to reposition your E so that you can hit more people with it. So Rocketbelt into ult, and then pretend you have phase rush right now, and then reposition with it to hit a bunch of people. And let's do it one last time with phase rush. Rocketbelt, R, Q, EW, and then reposition to hit everyone. That's the no flash combo. And afterwards you could just stick a Zhonyas in, I guess, and while you're waiting for your healing to come back. Now, say you have flash, and this opens up a whole host of other options because, wow, okay, first of all, the basic team fighting combo. This is the same combo that you use when you're trying to one-shot one person in lane. It's the E charge into flash, into R, into Q and ignite. And then, well, ignite if you have it, of course, and then you can pull afterwards to buy time and maybe Rocketbelt while you're in pool. So a demonstration, I'm going to do this slowly. Charge your E, flash at them, R, Q, pool, and then Rocketbelt someone while you're inside the pool, and you can Zhonyas to let your healing come back. And I think the main advantage of this combo is that it lets you get your E on cooldown sooner, and so when you come out of pool, you can cast E immediately again. So I'll turn off the auto refresh cooldowns for a bit. Let's say you charge your E, you flash R, you QW, and then you Rocketbelt someone. And my cooldowns are super long right now because I have no levels yet. Okay, so give me a moment. Let me just get myself up to level 13 so I can get max rank E and max rank Q and refresh my cooldowns. Right, so right now your E is on a 3.5 second cooldown, right, which is very short. So if you charge your E beforehand and flash at them and then do this, by the time you come out of pool, you can immediately cast E again, which is huge amounts of AoE damage. So that's the advantage of charging your E first. But there is also a disadvantage, and it's that your first E is never going to hit more than, let's say, more than 2 people, because you're going to be starting fairly far away from the enemy when you start flashing, and even after you flash, it's unlikely that you're going to be able to get a 5-man or 4-man E off. And this is where the other combo comes in. The other combo goes as follows. You flash first, you press R, you Q, and now you have phase rush, you can EW. And the disadvantage here is that usually you can't cast E a second time after you come out of pool because you casted E just before you went into pool. So flash ult, Q, EW, and then you hit a bunch of people, but you're going to need to wait a bit before you can cast E again or Q again. And the advantage of this combo is that you proc phase rush with your flash and then your ult and your Q. So while you're inside your EW, you have a ton of movement speed to work with so that you can get yourself a really juicy E. And the same thing applies, say, after you flash, you ult, you Q proc phase rush, you're inside your pool, you can also Rocketbelt someone and then Zhonyas afterwards. And yeah, I think that's just the 2 things that you need to know. I'll TLDR this again. First combo, charge E, flash RQ, go into your pool, and then I don't know, Rocketbelt someone, and then come out and immediately E again. Second combo, You want to flash Alt Q and then go into your EW and reposition it, protobelt someone, come out, and you'll have to wait a bit, maybe Zhonyas immediately after you come out, so you can cast E after you Zhonyas. And then lastly, the no flash combo, which we showed earlier. Let's wait for the phase rush to come off cooldown. Protobelt someone, RQ into EW, into repositioning yourself, and then do whatever. And that's really all there is to it. I'm not sure how good or how well structured this video was or how much it might be of help, so please let me know, and thank you for watching.